Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Al Roker, the man known for conveying the climate with a grin, has constructed a realm a long way past the morning figure. However, what happens when the cameras quit moving in the background? Al Roker partakes in a way of life that mirrors his well-deserved achievement. A noteworthy house, a dazzling assortment of vehicles, and total assets that would shock even his most diehard followers from his Al Roker memoir, early starting to turning into a television symbol. We'll investigate the captivating life, extravagance, and profession of the one who's more than simply America's one meteorologist prepares to investigate Al Roker, such that you will probably never see him again previously. Al Roker, an eminent American TV character, meteorologist, entertainer, and creator, has gathered a significant total of assets of $70 million all through his separated profession, best perceived as the long-term meteorologist on NBC's The Today Show and co-host of the third Our Today portion. Roker's profession in broadcasting traverses many years. He too facilitated the weather conditions. Channel's famous morning show Awakened with Al from 2009 to 2015. His process started in Syracuse, New York, where he filled in as a meteorologist for CBS station when television was now WTVH, between 1974 and 1976, procuring a yearly compensation of $20,000 in 1978. Roker made the significant move to NBC where his underlying compensation was $25,000. Throughout the long term, his job at NBC has developed. What's more, his ongoing compensation is accounted for to be as high as $10 million yearly, with his 5-year contract with the organization esteemed at $50 million beyond TV. Roker has likewise made progress as an essayist, having created 12 books covering subjects such as his own fights with weight reduction, weather conditions-related points, and even homicide secrets. These books, alongside book bargains and related advancements, have added to his monetary achievement. Furthermore, Roker's abundance has been further reinforced through different supports. What's more, Savvy Ventures is assisting him with building a solid monetary portfolio over the years. Al Roker conceived Albert Lincoln Roker Jr. on August 20, 1954, in Sovereigns, New York, and has become one of the most adored figures in American TV, brought up in a Catholic family. Al grew up close by his mom, Isabel, and his dad, Albert Sr., a transport driver, and 5 more youthful kin. His initial years were spent in a sustaining local area center climate. Furthermore, it was obvious since early on that Roker had an enthusiasm for innovativeness. While going to Xavier Secondary School in Manhattan, he sought after his advantage in workmanship by joining the Animation and Representation Club. Anyway, it was his later choice to concentrate on interchanges that set him on the way to his notable vocation. By 1976, Al Roker moved on from the State College of New York at Osgo. With a 4-year certification in liberal arts and correspondences during his school years later, he ventured out into climate detailing as a meteorologist for CBS Associates. When television in Syracuse, his energy and expertise drove him to Washington, D.C. after graduation, where he joined WTG, an autonomous TV slot. However, it was his transition to NBC in 1978 that genuinely denoted the start of a long and effective profession. Roker began at WKYC in Cleveland, Ohio, and following 5 years of truly establishing himself, he was elevated and moved back to New York City, where he joined WNBC-TV as the end-of-the-week meteorologist. Inside the space of months, he took over the sought-after weeknight meteorologist spot, succeeding the unbelievable Dr. Honest Field, who had been with the organization for almost 30 years, all through the 1980s. And 1990 Roker kept on. Building his standing, he routinely filled in for Joe White on NBC News first thing in the morning from 1983 to 1996, and was a solid substitute for other unmistakable telekeisters, including Bryant Gumbel and Willard Scott on The Today Show. His normal moxie and capacity to lock in watchers landed him more open doors, counting an end-of-the-week television show on CNBC called The Al Roker Show in 1995. An appearance on Late Night with David Letterman likewise procured him a 3-year run as the meteorologist on End of the Week Today. The End of the Week release of The Today Show in January 1996 Roker became the standard workday meteorologist for the Today Show, a place that further cemented his status as a public treasure. Watchers were attracted to his well-disposed character and the lively affinity he created with his co-hosts in the studio crowd. His job on the Today Show extended over the years, and in November 2012, he started facilitating the show's third hour, known as The Present Take. While the show was supplanted by Megyn Kelly Today in 2017, Roker continued his facilitating obligations after that show's crossing out in 2018, returning as co-host of the rebranded Third Hour Today. Past his weather conditions announcing, Al Roker is known for his aggressive rockathon occasions. In 2014, he set a Guinness World Record by detailing climate for 34 successive hours. The next year, during Rokerthon 2, he traversed every one of the 50 states in addition to Washington, D.C. in only 7 days, establishing another world record. In 2017, Rokerthon 3 saw him visiting schools, furthermore, establishing different standards at each school. These occasions featured his commitment to his art and his capacity to draw in with crowds in imaginative, vital ways. Roker's impact expands. Past weather conditions detailing starting around 1995, he has facilitated NBC's yearly inclusion of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day March, a cherished occasion custom for a huge number of Americans. He has additionally facilitated game shows, counting Recall This and Big Name Family Fight, and has been featured in food organization shows like Roker, Out and About, and Deceived Out. Closely following his warm character and funny bone has acquired him appearances in a few movies and television shows incorporating news radio. Men Dressed in Dark, furthermore, Shady, with the opportunity of Meatballs too, he's made various appearances playing himself in films like Sharknado, furthermore, Zombieland, Twofold Tap, and network shows like 30 Stone, Saturday Night Live, Seinfeld, and Fleece and Beauty. One interesting honor is his record for the most appearances on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, a stunning multiple times Roker's universality in mainstream society, goes on with late appearances on shows like The Boycott. Martha Gets Ready to Take Care of Business, and the Energized series The Pleased Family is stronger and prouder with this achievement. It's nothing unexpected that we'd highlight his ultra-sumptuous house in Manhattan. New York City Al Roker House. Their excursion to this momentous brownstone started in 2000 when the couple chosen to sell their pre-war center on East 68th Road for more than $1 million. With the returns, they bought a shocking $3,200,000 brownstone, a notable home that offered the space and character they were looking for. And after moving in, Roker and Roberts perceived that the home required a critical remodel, particularly the kitchen, which was really important for Al, known for his energy for cooking. All needed a space that wouldn't just be utilitarian yet. The brilliant, useful configuration is a banquet for the eyes with adequate space for culinary innovativeness. The love for their kids is another fundamental part of their home, enlivened by the McCain family's practice of praising youngsters' specialty. Roker and Roberts gladly show energetic works made by their children all through their home. This one-of-a-kind methodology adds a layer of warmth and character to their living space, changing it from a simple home into a display of valued recollections. Each piece of craftsmanship recounts a story mirroring the inventiveness and soul of their youngsters, which upgrades the generally speaking person of the brownstone. Almost quite a while back, when Roker and Roberts originally purchased the memorable brownstone, they imagined a home that joined current solaces with ageless engage. The lounge area, embellished with rich cherry wood, completes the exemplary refined feel. It is an optimal setting for personal suppers or merry social events, permitting the family to partake in dinners together in a flawlessly planned space. In the meantime, the family room features wood floors and vaulted roofs, adding to the customary bid that penetrates the home. The planned components agreeably mix, making a climate that feels both welcoming and exquisite. Venturing outside the lawn offers a tranquil retreat from the buzzing about of city life. Shimmering lights hang above, projecting a mysterious gleam that improves the atmosphere during night social affairs, whether facilitating an energetic grill on a radiant evening or enjoying a calm, brilliant night with friends and family. The Roker-Roberts lawn fills in as a sanctuary for unwinding fun and loved minutes. House in Hudson Waterway Valley. New York. Al Roker and Deborah Roberts have laid out a wonderful second home in the beautiful Hudson Valley. This pleasant setting has turned into their escape from the speedy existence of New York City during the 2020 COVID pandemic. Thank you for watching this video.